Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's twin flame reading, I thought I'd give you a different view just so we can have a really in-depth look at your twin flame situation, have a really close look at the cards, and just get a different viewpoint for all of you regarding your twin flame connection. So what are the energies surrounding this connection? So right away, I want to say this is 3 of Pentacles. What are the energies surrounding this connection at this time? I usually don't use this deck, so bear with me as I just read into the energies of the connection. So what I'm seeing here is that your twin flame has caught themselves in a situation where they thought at the time was going to benefit them, where they felt that, okay, I'm going to enter into this situation and it's going to be good for me. It was a plus for them. And what I'm seeing now is that they are digging themselves out of it. They're not wanting to be in this connection. They are feeling like they're getting stuck in in these spokes, and they're uncomfortable. And it's like they're stuck in this cycle that they can't get out of. So you see how these animals are just like kind of just going round and round. So your twin flame thought at the beginning this was a good idea. And what they're realizing now is that they're just hanging on by hope. What the universe has been showing them is your twin flame connection is happily ever after. And they thought, they were going to just experience something that looked good to them at the time. Maybe it looked shiny. Maybe it looked promising. Maybe it was something that made them feel good in order to hide out from, just the pain of what your connection was bringing out in them. So as you can see here, your twin flame is digging their way out of this situation that they thought was going to bring them something good. But they're being guided that, the universe is sending them messages. This situation is just you caught up in like a cycle that is like this, what do you call it? This wheel that just you think you're moving ahead, but you're still in the same place kind of thing. So your twin flame at the time thought this connection or situation was what they needed, was like perfect. Okay, this looks good and I'm going to go for it, but it wasn't. And they don't want to be stuck in this anymore. However, they might be stuck. They might be, the other person or the situation might have entangled them in the situation, and they're maybe they're bonded or there's a contract, but their heart isn't in it. They're wanting to dig their way out of it. And it's like they realized they made this mistake. They realized that the situation that they're in now was not really what their heart was looking for. And, it's like the universe keeps dangling this picture of you and your twin flame to them to get them out of it, like kind of dangling a carrot kind of thing, so that they'll be led out of a situation that they've entangled themselves in. So if it's not like a karmic situation, it could even be like a career, a business contract, like a legal contract. It could be, a decision that they made going on one path, and they got into it and they thought, this is what I need. This is great. I'm going to be focused on this, not on my twin flame. I'm going to hide out here. And then it turned out to not work out. Like, it may be working out, but not in the fulfilling way that they could be feeling. So what I'm really getting is that the universe, it's like they're on this wild goose chase. They're chasing money. They're chasing like fame or money. They're chasing like gratification, recognition, like things that are very earthbound. And this chase is leading them on this wild goose chase. But what I'm getting is that, it's leading them to the ends of their rope, and they're going to have no choice but to just fall and trust in what is meant for them. And this whole journey of what they're experiencing is them going from this caterpillar to butterfly. So it is a path of transformation that they have to go on this wild goose chase. They have to chase money. They have to chase love, sex, fame, rock and roll, addiction. They have to chase the shiny things of the ego that satisfy the ego. So again, if it's a karmic situation, that karmic situation fit their image of what their ego says, okay, this is right for me. Meanwhile, it may not have been. They may have just needed it for growth and experience in order to come to the end of that journey, which will lead back to you. Because see how it's, even though it's the end, it's lit up. It's kind of like, on fire, or like an ember burning, which is like your undying love for one another. It will lead them back to there, no matter how long it takes, no matter how far they go, no matter how many times they're on this wild goose chase of, trying to feel this fulfillment. They will eventually find it, and they will see the truth of your connection. And so what I'm seeing here, so yeah, they're following what is expected of them in the material world. So money, hard work, possession, material gain, working hard, working themselves to the bone, and realizing at the end that this was like, why was I chasing this? And I see that he's wearing this cross. So it's kind of like this was a belief that he had, that in order to feel like he was being a good person or doing or living up to this who he thought he needed to be. And I'm just saying he, it could be a she, it could be a they. It had to do with their belief of being a good person. Like, if they don't work hard, if they don't achieve wealth and fame and fortune, then they're not going to be considered, like, in their mind, like, good. And sometimes this hard work comes with a lot of stress, and then that's when, they fall into addiction, which leads them to this unfulfillment and unhappiness. So it's really like they're in this situation, they're on this wild goose chase to achieve, what they need to in the material world, and they've kind of imprisoned themselves in the situation. They don't see how they can get out. They don't really, it's like this pattern, every day is the same thing, and how is it ever going to be different? How am I going to get out of this? So they feel like there's no, like they don't have an exit strategy, but they are desiring to dig their way out. And so some days they're like digging their way out, and then they still find themselves like, oh, but wait a second. Yeah, I have to achieve this. I have to do this. My schedule says this, and I have to follow it. I have to follow the contract. I have to achieve a certain amount of money. I have to continue working hard. So they're like trapped in this whole construct, and that's what is separating them from you. And what I'm getting is that, you know, basically we can see it from this view, seeing how it's an illusion, but from their perspective, this is the reality they wake up to every day. And so the thought of you, the memory of you seems a bit far away because they're just stuck in this illusion of what they need to do. And for a lot of the times, it's just so they can feel better about themselves. Because in your connection, they saw a love that was so great, that was so grand. And if they did not feel worthy enough of this love, then they're going to get caught in this illusion of trying to be worthy of this love. So, this is a really important thing for us to see, to have a glimpse into their world, because how can we be upset at them for being stuck in something they didn't realize was not what they wanted? How can you really blame the person? In a sense, they wanted to be worthy of love because they felt it with you. And now they're on this wild goose chase, and they're somewhat imprisoned in it. So we can have compassion for them. We can have understanding. We can forgive them, because seeing it from this perspective, it's like, oh, okay, they're caught up in this illusion, and they still can sense your love, right? They can still sense it, but unless they remove the blindfold, unless they give up the wild goose chase and the ego-based desires, it's your calling out to them, your soul calling out to them is very faint. And some of the times it's very loud, but they're blind to it because they're stuck in this version of reality, and that is what is separating you. So it's very important that we do not place blame, that we do not belittle our twin flame or point fingers or make them less worthy, or um, think that we're better than them. Because here's the catch: twin flames are mirrors. So if we can look at their situation from this vantage point, we can now switch up the view, and this is you. This is your life. Twin flames are mirrors. You as well are stuck in an illusion of separation. You're stuck on this wild goose chase of, I need my twin flame and I'm not going to stop, and like I can't stop this wanting, and it's blinding me from the rest of my life. You're going to want to dig your way out of something, whether it's your current situation, whether it's the twin flame connection. You're trying to dig your way out of something as well that you are not happy with, that you've gotten yourself entangled with, even if it's a false illusion of separation. Your idea of love may be tainted with what your ego wants, or what you feel looks like it needs to fit a certain image of your connection. Like, my twin flame and I need to be married at this time frame or age, or my twin flame has to look a certain way, or my twin flame has to be a certain way, or live their dream in order for us to be together. Like, you're living your own construct of what is keeping you in separation as well. So let's get some guidance on what to do. What the heck is the solution? Okay, so let's get some guidance on, so this is what's happening in the connection. What do we do? What do we do? Let's get some guidance. Okay. So really it's, and with all the things that I post on Instagram, it's always, and even on my own journey, the universe always points back to, it starts with me. It starts with my relationship with myself and how well I love myself. And, that includes my inner child. So replenish. The guidance here for you is you need a strong foundation in order to have a love as powerful as a twin flame love. You need the stamina. And I don't just mean like physical or, sexual stamina. Like, yeah, okay. But it's more like a spiritual stamina to be able to see your situation from a spiritual perspective. And so when we're so caught up in the 3D ego-based world, there is zero stamina to see it from a higher perspective. So the guidance here is sleeping. During sleep, the universe connects with us and messages us. Through our dreams, we're able to have experiences that we may not necessarily have in the 3D to help us work out certain things, certain lessons. So sleep is very important, especially the dream state. You receive guidance, you receive assistance, you receive answers. So the more you sleep, the more you can release the attachment to the 3D ego-based world, which will connect you to your twin flame. Because for many of you, I see this as a parent figure, even like grandparents, there is a connection there that is affecting your twin flame connection. So it could be generational. It could be the way you relate to parents, grandparents, family that's affecting your connection. There's some myths there that need, is the right word debunking? But there needs to be some beliefs there that are not helpful for your connection. And this is also, I'm getting like there is this damsel in distress being rescued by my love and him answering all my the solutions to my problems or my unhappiness. So that needs to be released. So that's a guidance. Release that idea that your twin flame is going to rescue you. And we do have this hero mentality because it's our own need or our own need to save ourselves. So we look outside of ourselves to save ourselves when really we're the one that's going to be the one to lift us out. And so, yeah, for twin flames, like a lot of twin flames think that it's impossible to have this true love. And when you think that, it's like, that's dead end. Nothing can sprout when you're watering it with caca. So do not think anything is impossible. Like, we're taught in this life that there is such thing as impossible. We don't know, or we're hidden from the fact that the world, the universe, is a place of possibility that we create ourselves. So the minute we say our twin flame connection is totally 100% possible, boom, that's what's going to sprout and grow. So I'm telling you, twin flame union, everlasting harmonious happiness, true love is possible. boom, there you go, you're welcome. And there is this like, okay, I don't want to ever be alone. I don't like feeling alone. I wither away and will die if I'm alone. That's not the case. The guidance here is you need to build a foundation of knowing that, again, your twin flame is a bonus. Harmonious union is a bonus to you feeling like you are king of the castle. The world is your oyster. You are sovereign. You are boss. You are boss babe. You are the man. You are, goddess. You are God in your world. And for those of you who are, I don't mean any disrespect. It just means you are a powerful creator. We were created in the image of creation, in the image of a creator, to create. We all know we can experience creating things. We create things with our hands. We create children. We create food, that we cook food. We can grow food. So we are creators. It's not being like in an egotistical way. It's just like we have these gifts to produce, to create. So we can create our lives however way we would like to, but sometimes we create from a place of pain and woundedness and negativity. So it's really about um, being okay with the idea of being alone. Because when you become totally empowered with your own company, it's like you don't need anyone. You don't need your twin flame. Not to say that, be a hermit for the rest of your life and be happy that way. No, it's just that if ever it came to that where you had to be alone, that you're not afraid, that you're not ashamed, that you're not embarrassed, that it doesn't mean anything negative about you. Release any idea that is attached to being alone or single or, you know, it's not being a spinster. It's not being, a hermit that you have to just be off on your own to be enlightened. No, just be okay with it. And the more you will find you are surrounded with love. You are surrounded with people. You are with your twin flame. So all you have to do is just let go of that idea that it sucks to be alone. It's normal to feel lonely. In my experience, when we feel lonely, it's our inner child who feels lonely, and all we need to do to not feel lonely anymore is to give attention to that inner child. Play with your inner child, or give attention. Say, whatever you call your inner child. Dear inner child, I love you so much. You mean so much to me. I'm sorry I've been absent and away, but I want to get to know you. I want to connect with you so that we don't feel lonely. So by just talking like that, like you would to a small child or a teenager, whichever inner child is feeling lonely, sometimes it's both, you will find that over time, connecting with your inner child releases feelings of loneliness. So it's possible to not feel lonely. And the more you don't feel lonely, the more you will pull in your twin flame connection. Because when you're focusing on the pain of feeling lonely, you push away your union because like attracts like. So when you feel fulfilled and I'm okay, I'll hang out with my inner child. I'll do a puzzle with my inner child. I'll do coloring. I'll go for a walk or, chase butterflies, go on a swing, whatever it is. And you will find the feelings of loneliness will subside. So that was pretty lengthy, but I felt the universe was like really putting like wanting me to say that message for you. Raise your vibration. And right away, as soon as I saw this card, I heard dance and sing. So dancing and singing is something that we probably never have time to do unless it's part of your regular routine or if it's part of your career. But for a lot of people, there's no room or space that's created for it. the message here is to create that, because through song and dance, it activates your inner child's engagement in life, in the world, even for 5 minutes, which raises your vibration, which releases those awesome, which just puts you in an amazing vibration, releases those amazing feel-good hormones. So dancing, singing, your inner child loves those things. And even, you might think, oh, that's just for kids, or that's just for, ladies who do that. No, gentlemen out there, you're as masculine as you are, dancing and singing is an extremely sexy thing. Even if no one was to see it, when you embody that vibration, you are like this bright magnet, shiny magnet, that you will be so attractive. Try it out. Try it out for a week. Sing and dance in the privacy of your own home and see how the world reacts to you, because it raises your vibration. Hydrate. This is it's such a basic, simple thing that we don't really give much credit to. But drinking water is a way to actually process life. And processing life a lot of times includes processing uncomfortable situations, painful situations, often traumatic situations. The simple task, the simple thing of just drinking water, the more you drink, the more passes through you, and you release energies, thoughts, whatever, that aren't serving you just by drinking water. I'm getting thirsty. So drinking water is so very important, and it's something that we don't really give much importance to. But the more we drink, the more we can process. The more we can be fluid, the more we can go with the flow, the more we're able to process and release things that happen to us every day, whether they're little, whether they're traumatic. They can just pass through us like water. So hydrate and drink as much as you can. So, if that's 8 glasses, or, 1.5 liters to 2 liters, whatever that is, drink more than the requirement, because not only is it good for the digestive system, but it does help to release anything that we're holding on to energetically and emotionally. Our body just releases it through, when we go to the bathroom. So what better way to let go of any emotion that we're stuck on than by drinking the water, and it just flushes through us. Okay. Expect the unexpected, because you're due, is what I heard. You've been wandering around in this cavern, exploring places unknown, learning and growing, evolving for your soul's evolution. Part of that is also an inner child experience of, you just need experience in life for, to experience. I feel like this is reflecting of an inner child. So eventually on your journey, on your adventures, you will be led to something shiny. And that's all it seems like we are looking for. We're looking for like this shiny thing, but what I'm getting is that it's not in the external. This is the inner world. Once you explore your inner world, once you explore your emotions, once you explore the depth of who you are as a soul, you will be opened up to this beautiful new world. You will see things in a different way. You will see yourself in a different way. This new beautiful world, this unexpected thing that you are about to encounter, is you. Your inner child's looking for adventure. Go within. and you will find the greatest adventure of your life. You will find that pot of gold, be it your twin flame union, be it like euphoria. It's there for you. You're just steps away. It may take a while more to journey. There's like a path there, if you can see. But this is what's waiting for you on the other side. Once you get through the stuff of this material world, once you get through, you know, your own thoughts, your own feelings, what lies beneath all of that is the true you. So when you discover this, expect the unexpected, because it does manifest in the 3D. When you find this treasure of you, it manifests in every area of life. So it's like you're living this dual life. You're living an inner life, a rich inner life of discovery, as well as you will find evidence of that in your 3D world. So that is so exciting. And the universe is saying to you that be ready for this. Be ready for the unexpected, because right when you least expect it, it's going to be there for you. And you're going to see it as, wow, like, I didn't even know this was possible. That discovery is this discovery of you. Because when you see it in the 3D, that means you are discovering this beauty that is within you, this paradise, this magical kingdom that is within you. And you know who's going to lead the way? Your inner child. When your inner child is done having a tantrum and being upset over what somebody did yesterday, when your inner child is done being upset at you, when your inner child lets go and then you're not upset at your twin flame anymore, you're going to be able to continue this journey. And what seems like Disneyland or this fairy kingdom or this magical kingdom is you. You are what you have been searching for your entire life. You think it's love, you think it's your twin flame, but it's actually you. Self-discovery is the most fulfilling journey there is. Nobody tells us that. Nobody teaches us that. But it's true. When you discover the magic that you are through your inner child, like magic every day, you become magic, because that's what you truly are. We're not taught that. We're taught that magic does not exist. We are magic. The fact that you are sitting here watching this video, the fact that you exist, is proof of magic. The universe is made up of this energy, which can create anything. And that's why you were created. That's why I was created. That's why a twin flame was created. We created them. They created you. And that's where the magic is. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this twin flame reading. I hope you enjoyed this different perspective. I know usually I'm on camera, but I felt, I watch a lot of readers too, and I really enjoy seeing different perspectives. And a lot of times readers do card readings like this. So I wanted to share this different viewpoint with you. So remember your magic. Remember your inner child. And if you're in a place where you're not feeling the magic, it's only because your inner child is still stuck in this cavern, discovering and experiencing what you need to experience as a soul to get to here. So a way that helped me get to, discovering self-discovery was through my own inner child healing. And so I designed these inner child healings because of what I went through, because of my own need for healing. And my guides wanted me to share this with, other twin flames, to help shed the blocks and to just reawaken to your own truth. So please message me. I would love for you to experience these inner child healings. Inner child healing has changed my life, and being on my own twin flame journey, I myself needed coaching, and the coach that I go to is actually I post her stuff on my channel. She is a twin flame, and not to be confused, she is not my twin flame. She's my sister by birth. We have been on this journey for decades, and I go to her for all my coaching, and she gets me back on track. So I do recommend, because I myself don't provide coaching. I provide readings and inner child healings. My sister provides twin flame and inner child coaching, and she's the one I go to. She's my go-to. She gets me back on track. The ironic thing is, her action step for me in my coaching session with her was to get a healing. And so on Monday that just passed, today being Thursday, I did a healing, and boy, did I need it. I didn't even realize I needed it. And I provide these healings for my clients all the time. And my sister's like, you need to do your own healing. And I was like, really? I was resisting it, but I did it. And I'm sitting here sharing with you that it's made a difference. And I do this work with clients all the time. My own healing has made a difference for me. And it is possible, when we learn how to heal ourselves, you can heal yourself. My work is to assist you in doing that. So, this is not the only way to heal. It's just a very powerful way that I've experienced, that worked for me, that worked for hundreds of my own clients, and I would love to share with you. And again, coaching sessions are available. I'll put the link below of my sister who does the twin flame coaching or inner child coaching. And I invite you to receive a personal twin flame reading. I also do inner child readings, and mostly I focus on inner child healing, because that's what makes me shine, is doing healing. And it's a gift that I was shown, and it's a gift that I want to share with you. So please, I invite you, take advantage of the healing sessions, because as my journey evolves, I may not be personally able to assist you as I am now, but I am here for the long haul. So I'll be here for as long as I can be here for you, to support you all on your journey. So again, I want to thank you all for subscribing and for following me and my work. You've all supported me so much just with your wonderful comments on YouTube. Because I'm not able to answer comments on Instagram, I've disabled that, and because I I feel so bad that I cannot respond to everybody. So when people want to, I'm available. Like if people want to DM me with regards to healings or readings, that's the best way I can support you. And if any coaching, again, I can connect you with my sister. Okay, so yes, I hope you enjoy this reading, and I am here with you. I am experiencing twin flame dynamic with you, right alongside with you. So I know exactly what you're feeling, and I'm here to support you. So thank you again. And please follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and please subscribe. Please like, because it again helps get this out to other twin flames just like you, who are right where you are and they don't know where to go for help. So by you spreading and sharing these videos and posts and TikToks, it helps to support the collective, and together we can help heal this planet, by healing us one at a time. And that has always been what drives me, what motivates me, what gets me going, that keeps me going every day of my life. So thank you all for being a part of this journey, and together we do make a difference. So thank you all again so very much. So much love in my heart for each and every one of you. And until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace.